Are you going to launch your own crypto?
No, I'm never gonna launch a crypto. I just like to f with crypto Twitter because crypto Twitter are full of the biggest degenerate losers on the planet. They're losers. Crypto is the only scenario I can think of where you can make a whole bunch of money while benefiting society zero. Even if you do something bad in a normal company, let's say you have a company and you get blood diamonds from Earth, that's bad. But you do something good. You know, you manage to make a woman happy with an engagement ring. You manage to make a security contractor happy by paying him a bunch of money to point the AKs at the children. You do something good for someone. Crypto's unique, where somebody can take $100 and make $1 million and benefit society 0%. They never help anyone at any point. And they never learn any lessons along the way. If you make money the way you've made money or I've made money, you learn how to speak, you learn how to deal with stress, you learn how to manage people, you learn banking, you learn taxes, you learn things. If you make a bunch of money on a crypto pump, you have learned nothing. You've learned nothing and benefited nobody. It is the lazy person's dream to buy a shit coin, it blow up, then be rich with no work, no net benefit to the universe. And because the world is cyclical, because there's no light without dark, because God is just, these people always end up going broke because they never learn any skills. If I lost everything today, I know how to make it all back better and faster than before because of the lessons I learned making it the first time. These people know nothing. All they know is to gamble. So they gamble again, lose more. Borrow money, gamble again, lose more. Crypto Twitter is full of degenerate losers, and I love to play games with them because they would love for me to launch a coin because they make a bunch of money. But the problem is, some people would make a bunch of money and a bunch of others would lose money. There's no such thing as free money. For everyone who wins, someone else must lose. If you buy a coin for $1 and sell it for $10, someone bought it at $10. If it then goes down, the person who bought it at $10 loses money. I do not want any of my fans to ever lose money in my name, ever, because I don't need money, so I refuse to sell out my fans for money. I am not Logan Paul. I will not do that. So, for that reason, I will never launch a crypto. Sometimes I say I'm gonna launch a crypto and I watch crypto's Twitter go into a degenerate jerk off and have a mental breakdown about how much money they can scam from others because they're lazy. These are lazy idiot people and they hide behind their little cartoon display pictures and they just want to just scam money. They don't want to do any real work. And I just like to prod them because, you know, it's funny. None of them have my life, none of them have my money, none of them ever will. And the great thing about it is, imagine one of these crypto losers became a billionaire. Say he bought coin, everything went well, he became a billionaire. Great. We have the same amount of money now. Cool. I can still rip his throat out. And he's still a dork. And he still can't speak like I can speak. And he still can't go through the things I've been through. And he still can't get women the way I can. He still can't be respected when he walks down the street the way I am. He's still a nobody. Money won't save you. Money amplifies. If you're a nerd and you get rich, you become a mega nerd. If you're a G and you become rich, you become top G. A car is the simplest proof. If you see a tech dork pull up in a Lambo and gets out, skinny little dork, you're like, oh, super nerd. The Lambo makes him a bigger nerd. You see me get out at 3 in the morning, you're scared. Think I'm a drug dealer or a mob boss. It amplifies. Money will not change who you are, it will amplify who you are, which means these crypto losers, the worst thing that can happen to them is that they actually get rich because then they become mega losers. You need the struggle to become a man. Only the pain will give you wisdom. You only want a crypto pump because you're scared of pain and you're scared of trouble and struggle. That's why you want a crypto pump in the first place. So when I talk about crypto, I'm just poking the autists. I'm just poking the idiots. You know me. I'm just having fun with them. and I'll be honest, I made a bunch of money on crypto. I made a bunch it's not who I am. It's not my personality. I find that amazing. Anyone who's been following me for a very long time has seen some of my OG tweets. I was in Pancake at like 40 cents and that went up to $50 or something. I made, I don't know, $60, $70 million of crypto. But imagine that becoming your personality. What kind of loser are you to make some money from an internet digital money and then make it your profile picture and change your display name? I'm Andrew Tate. I'm a kickboxing world champion, I'm Andrew Tate. That's who I am as a man. Imagine I became Bitcoin.eth. Putting up a Bitcoin symbol. I'm a Bitcoin maximalist. That's you? That's your personality? That's everything you are? I look at these crypto influencers, man. There's some of them on YouTube. During the bull run, they were big, like influencer, crypto influencers. The Bitcoin, there's one guy who yells all the time. I don't know where he's from. Bitcoin. Bro, you are never, ever, ever going to have a woman who loves you. Ever. Not truly. Not deep in her heart. Not ready to die for you. Not ready to shoot at the cops while you escape. You won't. I will. Because I'm me. All you talk about is the blockchain. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. You made a bit of money. Great. Fine. Why is it your personality? Get a in life. Crypto Twitter is full of losers. Such losers. I would argue we could line up 10,000 of them here on the street. And I would face them all in mortal combat one by one. And I guarantee, I might be a little bit out of breath, when the 10,000th man falls in a lifeless pile on the floor, you will understand why I prod Crypto Twitter. They're nobodies.
Probably with a cigar in your mouth, I would assume.
Power up first. Fuck them nerds and fuck the crypto influencers. They're the biggest nerds of all. Biggest nerds. I wish I knew their names. There's one guy who's always screaming. I did a video about NFTs as well. That was hilarious. There are people who spent $5 million on a JPEG, bro. On a JPEG. People were trying to get me to invest in NFTs. And I said, no, I'm morally against. So you'll make money. I don't want to make money that way. I want to make money with hardship and struggle. I'm going to run my university. I'm going to have morning meetings with my professors. I'm going to hold them accountable for teaching the students how to make millions of dollars. I'm going to have the war room. We're going to do events. It's going to be hard. I'm going to manage everyone. And we're going to put together this huge network of people who are genuinely benefiting. I do not want to make money from buying a JPEG for $1 and selling it for $2. I don't give a shit about that. I refuse. People were saying to me, yo, but you don't understand. It's not just a JPEG, bro. It's on the blockchain, bro. And you can see on Etherscan who owns it. Bro, you are never going to be loved by a woman. Ever, ever. Never will she look at you with desire. She'll look at you and go, oh, I guess I kind of have to. It's been a few months. He does pay the rent. That's the best you can hope for with your internet coins. And this is from someone who's made money with crypto. I have never sat. You know what I find amazing about crypto? When I was making millions and millions of dollars with crypto, I never sat there and tried to convince anyone else. Crypto guys can't help this. I'd sit down at a table. Let's say Bitcoin had just pumped and I made $20 million. So I go, what do you think about Bitcoin? I go, buy it if you want. That's it. You ask a crypto guy about Bitcoin. Now I'm talking to someone with over 1,000 Bitcoin. If someone asks me about Bitcoin now, I have over 1,000. Someone says, what do you think about Bitcoin? I say, you can buy it if you want. It's an investment. That's the end. Ask someone with 1.4 Bitcoin about Bitcoin. Oh, whoa! The money's a scam because of the blockchain. Nakamoto, Satoshi. Shut the fuck up. You're broke. You're broke. You're broke. Nobody cares. Buy new shoes. Your shoes are all dirty. Tie your shoelaces. These losers have so much to say and no money. I don't understand. Why are you trying to convince someone else to buy Bitcoin? You have no money. Go get a job. Get a job. I don't know. I'm someone with loads of crypto and someone goes, what do you think about crypto? I say, I don't know. Do what you want. Because if I tell them to buy and it goes up, they won't give me any money. And if it goes down, they'll cry their eyes out. So why am I even talking to this person? Nothing to do with me. You do what you want. Make your own decisions. You're a full-grown man. Whenever I see a brokey, where was I? I was in, I think it was Miami. And they had one of these Bitcoin conventions or something, crypto things. And I was in my blacked out Escalade with my private security with their guns, of course. And I knew what was going on. I was like, just pull up outside. We're driving around Miami. We pulled up outside. And I just sat there for like 5 minutes watching the people going in. Imagine this. Imagine you're watching this right now and you're a Bitcoin dork. And you went to an event in Miami about a year and a half ago. You might have only been a few meters away from Top G. I might have been watching you. You were walking in and out, and I was sitting in that black Escalade, looking out the tinted window. I just looked at all these people, and I just thought, man, loser, 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 loser. Let's go, guys. Losers.
So that's a no, yeah? That's a no.
Sorry, crypto Twitter. You know what the funniest thing is? I'm not done with these nerds. Funniest thing is this. The best thing a crypto dork could do if he made money would be invest in himself. Because he's a nerd with money now, right? So like, look at Zuckerberg. He's doing jujitsu, he's training. He's realized that money cannot make up for all his obvious deficiencies, so he has to invest in himself. The problem is crypto's made them money so easily. They're not used to struggle or hardship, so they're not even going to be able to invest in themselves. If I was a crypto dork and I made money, I would message me, Andrew Tate, and say, I'm a loser, but I'm super rich. I'll pay you $1 million a day to teach me how to speak like you and teach me how to fight and make me train, please. But they haven't even got they're not even smart enough to look at themselves in the mirror and realize that's what they should do with the money. You know what they'll do with the money? Buy a car, buy a Gucci t-shirt, says Gucci, Gucci. Then they'll buy an NFT so they can brag to their other nerds. I've got the Bored Ape 3.2 board. Oh, get a life. Then they'll hire some hookers, sniff some coke, then they'll spend it all. Then they'll try and gamble again. Losers. If they would have invested in themselves, at least they'd become somebody. Upgrade your character in the video game of life. We're living in a simulation. Upgrade your character, become a superhero. As the levels of life go on, the bosses get harder and harder to beat. That's why you have to upgrade your character. That's the whole point of it. No. Nerds. I will never launch a crypto ever for that reason, because I don't want to have anything to do with these dorks. Also, another reason, I'm not done.
I'm not stopping you.
When you have hundreds of millions of dollars, you're not interested in these super huge pumps. Super huge pumps are for brokies. I'm happy to buy Bitcoin and make a 10% return. If I put in 100 million and make a 10% return, it's fine. Why would I take a risk? The only reason these people want to turn $100 into $1 million is because they're poor, which means they have to take the biggest gambles. I don't need to gamble. I'm Bitcoin ETH, I'm done. I don't need to gamble in this junk. So I will never launch a coin. I will never sell out my fans. We have the real world, which will teach you how to make money for real. We have the war room, which will give you the masculine brotherhood you need to resist oppression. That is it. I don't